check, 1, 2, 3. This is the Shure SM7 microphone. That's for sale. It's a dynamic cardioid microphone, very famously used in radio stations, especially FM stations. And, well, I guess the most famous musician that used this was Michael Jackson. Right now I'm running it into a Focusrite interface, not using any gain booster, no cloud lifter or anything like that. Directly into a Scarlett interface. The mic is in mint condition. I'm speaking about 4 inches away from the microphone. And this is just a test so you can hear what this specific mic sounds like. This is the exact one that is for sale. So it's not a generic audio recording. This is the one that you would be buying. It's got a very round, warm sound. And I am running equalization and some processing on it, and I'm going to turn that off. So this is what the mic sounds completely naked, with no processing, no equalization, no compression, no filtering, nothing. This is the naked microphone. So this is the equivalent of what it would sound like, plugged directly into a recorder. And now here it is with just some typical equalization that I might use on my voice for general use. You have to tailor that for your own voice or the application, specifically whatever you want to do, whether you're recording your voice for radio or reading a audio book or live streaming. You have to adjust it for your application and also for your particular voice. Now, the SM7 has 2 switches on the back. One is a high-pass filter, so it'll cut out the bass. The other one is a presence boost. What it does is it tilts up the presence relative to the lower frequencies, so it'll sound more forward and brighter. What you're listening to is the completely flat, unfiltered position right now. I'm not going to change those switches. While the high pass filters out the bass, if you have a voice that's heavy on the low frequencies, or if you're really speaking very close to the mic, doing that Joe Rogan thing, but if you do that, you can put that high-pass filter on, and that'll take out all the boominess and the boxy sound. I'm pretty close to the mic right now, but I'm not that close. I'm about 3 to 4 inches, and I'm varying. So I'm not really paying that much attention to it. Normally, I would use an external windscreen, like a pantyhose pop filter, but I'm not using that now. I'm just using what comes with the mic, the small foam windscreen. It also comes with the large foam windscreen, which is really good if your plosives, your P-pops, are troublesome, or if you're speaking too close to the microphone. So you have flexibility there. You can switch them very easily by just pulling them off. A lot of guys in the old days would remove the pop screen altogether, so they'd run it without a foam, and then what you see is just the perforated cage. It's a metal cage protecting the diaphragm, and that's good if you have very good microphone technique. A lot of the old FM DJs would do that, but they would know how to keep plosives out of the microphone. At least some of them did. And that would give you a little bit brighter sound, and it would also help the polar pattern. The polar pattern is from which direction the microphone hears best, and this is a cardioid, so it hears better from the front, trailing off to the sides, and then really attenuating or reducing at the rear of the mic. So you reduce the reflections in the room getting into the microphone. Well, that pattern gets even better when you remove the foam. Traditionally, these kinds of foam windscreens on any microphone disturb the pattern make it a little bit more omnidirectional, so it'll work a little better. I mean, it's not a big change. Most people won't notice it. So once again, this is the Shure SM7. It's a cardioid dynamic microphone. I'm running it into a Focusrite interface. I'm not using any preamplification like a cloud lifter. It's going directly into it. I do have the gain turned up very high. It's about 9 of 10. I'm not speaking very loudly, but you do have to speak up when you use this microphone. Unless you're using a cloud lifter or some other kind of an amplifier, then you can really, speak softly, if that's your thing. But I'm just proving to you that that is not necessary. The mic is in mint condition, so when you buy this mic, there's literally no difference in it between this and a new microphone, other than the box has been opened and it's been used a couple of times. Well, I hope this wasn't too rambling, but it's merely an exercise so that you can hear what the microphone sounds like. And this is the very specific microphone that you would be buying. This is not a generic recording of another mic. This is the exact one. So this is what it sounds like on my voice. It'll probably sound better on your voice. But hey, that's the way it goes. Thanks for listening.